Okay, well, here we are for another night of trivia. This is Sunday night.
Mm-hmm.
Happen to be together on a Sunday night where we've done all of our stuff. What's going on with you?
Not a lot.
Okay, as you know, I got promoted at work, so I went from a cook and / bartender to basically a food and beverage manager. So now I'm having a lot more responsibility at work, which means I'm at work more often. I didn't really want that position because I've had it before, and it's there's a lot of work involved with it, and they only give you a little bit more money for it. But I like this general manager, and I want to see him succeed, so a lot of it has to do with me just wanting to be supportive. Time for some trivia.
Oh, that was loud.
Tell me about at least one thing that happened to you last week.
Well, we had a great Easter Sunday. We went to Sherwood Forest Fair, which, if you don't know, it's a Renaissance fair local. And it was so much fun, and it was great weather, and it was a great way to spend Easter together. What about you?
I'm just going to work and coming home, going back to work, coming home, going back to work, going home. Not a lot interesting except for that psycho that was at the hotel.
Yeah.
Last
you could
night.
do a podcast on that one.
Yeah, practically. Anyway, police ran him off today, so he should not be a problem in the future.
Today is 2 years that Abigail moved away to Philadelphia.
Yay!
No. And fittingly, when she moved away, I adopted some girls they're like 19, 20, I told them all, I'm adopting you. My daughter left, so now you're all mine. And I've heard from them all today. They're texting
who are these
me.
Girls? You're not telling us who they...
These are girls that I know from Ardell. They're young
so you work
girls.
with them.
One started a brand new job this week, getting her foot in the medical field. And so she texted me to tell me how her first week went. One is studying graphic design, so she texted me to show me what her project is. And one is going on to the University of Vermont, and she texted me to say they're leaving on Wednesday to go visit. So I have these extra kids that I'm...
And you probably get more texts from them than you do your own daughter.
Yes, I do.
Oh, well. Okay, are you ready to begin?
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty confident this time.
Well, I hope that works for you. You want to go first, or you want me to go first?
You read.
You want me to go first. What is the world's most expensive spice? Not Spice Girl, but spice.
I wasn't going to Spice Girl. Saffron.
Correct.
Yes. What is the only letter not to appear on the periodic table?
Oh, wow. The only letter.
You got 26 chances.
Let's say Q?
No, J.
J.
Yeah, who knew?
Okay. All right. What city's real name is El Pueblo de I'm going to butcher this.
Yeah, you are.
El Pueblo de Nuestra Sonora La Reina de Los Angeles de Porciuncula.
Los Angeles?
Yes. It's kind of buried in there. That kind of helps you out.
Oh, that's a long name. Who was the British Prime Minister during World War II?
I wonder what the translation of that is. The Republic of something, but no, you can't see this. Their answers are all over this card.
We'll do it later. I'll tell you what
all
it
right,
is.
what you got a question for me?
Yeah, I already asked it.
Okay. 37.
Who was the British Prime Minister during World War II?
Winston Churchill.
Yes.
What is the medical term for the thigh bone?
Femur?
Yes.
What is the fear?
Are you going to gloat over every response?
I'm just so happy that I'm not bombing. What is the fear of spiders called?
Arachnophobia.
Correct.
Which one of the greatest basketball players of all time won 6 NBA championships with the Chicago Bulls?
Michael Jordan.
That is the guy right there.
Yeah. Awesome. In what year did the Titanic sink?
1912.
Correct. Good job.
Who is the Greek goddess of wisdom?
Of wisdom. Athena?
That's the one. Look
We
at
talked
you.
about her at church today, actually.
Was she listening?
I don't know. What are the names of the fairies in Sleeping Beauty? There's 3. Oh, if you can get one.
The fairies.
I don't even remember there being fairies in there, but apparently.
Either. Let's say Hickory, Dickory, and Doc.
Flora, Fauna, and Merryweather.
Whatever. All right. Which physicist wrote the best-selling book, A Brief History of Time?
Is that Stephen Hawking's?
The Michael Jordan of science, yes.
All right. What is the most popular drink in the world besides water?
Wine?
Tea.
Oh, of course, tea. Dumbass.
I wouldn't have known. I would have guessed coffee.
India and China and other countries. England.
The
That's
drink
obsessed
tea.
with tea. What's wrong with me? I'm stupid. I'm just downright stupid. Which country is often called the land of the free? What is wrong with these answers? These are so easy.
Us.
You mean the U.S. of A?
Yeah.
Okay.
Name at least 2 of the biggest islands.
I guess that's going to be... see, they're probably trying to trick me here. Because they're going to say Antarctica is technically an island.
It's not.
I'm going to say Greenland and Iceland.
Greenland, yes. Not Iceland. Do you have another guess for the second one?
An island. Do they consider Australia to be an island?
No.
Greenland and...
Yeah. You
I
got
don't
one.
know.
New Guinea, Borneo, Madagascar, Sumatra.
Watch your language. Which month... Could these be any easier for you? Which month has only 28 days?
February. Which astronomer is name dropped in Bohemian Rhapsody?
Galileo. Galileo Figaro.
Pretty good.
What is the largest organ in the human body?
The brain?
No, I think we had this question on one of the other sets. The skin.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
I should know that,
Yeah,
right?
you should have.
I should have. What is the boiling point of water in Fahrenheit?
200 degrees?
Oh, you're so close. 212. I'm giving it to
Okay.
you.
That was
We
up
should
there
not be
somewhere.
drinking water that hot. That's
Why would you
really
be
hot.
drinking boiling water?
Well, you make your coffee with like
Well, yeah, you
boiling
boil it
water.
and then you pour it, and then it immediately starts cooling off.
Wait,
Yeah.
your
Why don't you wait? Name at least 2 of the 7 dwarfs from the fairy tale Snow White.
Doc, Happy, Sleepy, Grumpy, Sneezy, Dopey, and the other guy, Bashful.
That's right.
Who was the wife of King Henry VIII of England, whose execution led to the English Reformation?
Anne Boleyn.
Correct. See, you always get the history ones.
I don't always get them, but thank you
Yes, you
for
do.
having some distorted confidence in me.
Distorted confidence.
How many years are there in a millennium?
1,000?
That's the number.
All right. Which classical composer created masterpieces such as The Marriage of Figaro and The Magic Flute?
Mozart.
Correct.
Amadeus. What is the main gas responsible for climate change?
Oh, that must be carbon monoxide.
Carbon dioxide.
Oh, okay. Eminem's 8 Mile is named after a road in which city?
What was that question again?
Eminem's 8 Mile is named after a road in which city?
I don't understand any part of that question. Eminem's 8 Mile?
The musician Eminem
Oh.
had a film called 8 Mile,
Oh.
What is it? Which city has a road that is named after?
Oh, I have no idea, but I thought you were talking about the candy. I'm like, why would the candy have a road?
8 miles of M&Ms.
Yeah.
Stretches across
So imagine
Detroit.
my confusion. Which actress is best known for her roles in films such as Breakfast at Tiffany's and Roman Holiday?
Audrey Hepburn.
Yeah, that's her.
How many noses does a slug have?
A slug?
I didn't even know they had one.
I didn't either. I thought it was just one big slimy nose.
Ugh, they're so gross.
How many noses? Let's say 2?
4.
Okay.
4 noses on a slug.
Wow. What is the boiling point of water in Celsius?
Well, I don't know the conversion. Let's say 54 degrees.
Oh, so not close. 100.
Okay. In what months are Libras born?
September?
Yeah, that's one of them. There's another one.
October?
Yes. Good job.
Thank you. What famous song does Elsa sing in the animated movie Frozen?
Let it go.
Yeah, only you'd get that answer. I would have no idea.
I love it. I'm not going to sing it though. What country is the Suez Canal located in?
Egypt?
Yes, very good. See, geography and history for you, man.
What do you say when you say the same word at the same time as someone else?
Jinx.
Jinx.
You still owe me a Coke from last time. Well, I think I said an IPA. You owe me an IPA from last time. Are tomatoes a fruit or a vegetable?
They're a fruit.
You are correct. And it doesn't change whether they're being cooked or whether it's raw. They're always a fruit.
Well, of course. Why would cooking it change it?
No, but I believe it's
nature.
pumpkins that they say change
They
how
don't-
they classify them when you use them for baking or if you're using them for something else.
How many members were in the band Queen?
4?
Yes.
All right.
How did you know that?
I was picturing them,
Okay.
and I could just picture the stage, and all I remembered
in
was
that,
4.
video where they're all 4 heads are standing there in the black.
I don't know that one,
Well,
but okay.
maybe you should be more learned.
I don't think I need to learn that. Which one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world still exists?
The pyramids.
Correct.
What are the 7 continents?
Oh, come on. No, I hate this.
They're not. That's not that hard to do.
Yeah, it is. I'm terrible at geography. So North America, South America, Antarctica, Australia, Asia,
2 more.
Egypt. No, that's probably part of Asia. I don't
No.
know the last 2.
Africa
Africa.
and Europe.
Sorry, my European friends. What is the smallest unit of matter?
Is a quark considered to be part of matter? I want to say an atom.
You are correct.
Okay.
Which American novelist and Nobel Prize winner wrote the classic book The Old Man and the Sea?
Ernest Hemingway.
Yes.
How long can a person live without food?
Is it 12 days? No.
3 weeks.
Oh, longer than I thought. Except for me, can't really live without it for 3 hours. What is the traditional instrument of Scotland?
The bagpipes.
Correct.
What are the 5 senses?
Smell, taste, hearing, touch, sight.
Yes.
What galaxy do we live in?
Ooh.
Or at least I live
sounds
in.
delicious. The 100 Grand. Do they still have that? That's a good one.
That is a good one.
That's a good one.
We don't live there, though. I wish we did.
Oh,
In the
oh,
100
Milky Way.
Grand?
You're asking me a question.
Yeah.
Okay. Which ocean is the smallest ocean?
Indian?
Arctic.
Oh. Which Shakespearean play famously features the line, to be or not to be?
Is that Hamlet?
It is.
What do camels store in their humps?
Water.
Fat.
What? What is the densest planet in the solar system?
I'm going to say it's Mercury.
It is Earth.
Oh,
Have you heard of it? It's pretty cool.
it's a lot of dense people on Earth.
Amen.
Which U.S. president was assassinated in 1963?
JFK.
I don't even have to look at the answer.
No, you don't.
Oh, Walt Disney.
Which ancient Greek philosopher was a tutor of Alexander the Great?
I have no idea. Well, let's just say Testicles.
I think you made that up. I hope you made
There's
that
a
up.
Testicles.
Aristotle.
Okay. In the Disney movie The Lion King, what type of animal is Timon?
Is it a monkey?
No. He's not a cat, he's a meerkat.
He's merely a cat.
Yeah, he's a meerkat.
Okay. Which city is known as the fashion capital of the world?
Paris.
Correct.
Although one might think Milan, but
That's
no,
what I would have said.
it's Paris.
Okay.
Parisian fashions. Okay, well, we went through those pretty quickly.
Do we want to do, I don't know what's down there.
Oh, do you want to do one?
Just one. Mix it up.
All right, one from a different set. You ready?
Yes.
What does a botanist study?
Plants.
Yes.
All right. What does LCHF diet mean?
Low carbs, high fat.
Correct. Good job.
That's a total guess. What is the author, or who is the author of The Lord of the Rings?
Tolkien. What instrument records ground motion during an earthquake?
A seismograph.
Correct.
Where is the World Economic Forum held each year?
Glasgow.
Davos, Switzerland.
What country hosts the most iconic downhill ski race?
Switzerland?
Austria.
Okay. What is the process of converting sugar into alcohol called?
Fermentation.
That is correct.
Whatever. What Louis Fonzi song has the most YouTube views?
Is it called Like and Subscribe?
That's a great answer. It's called Despacito. I don't know.
I don't even
Who
care.
cares?
How many countries are part of the European Union?
Let's say 6.
27.
Let's say 27. What percent of the world's population lives in the northern hemisphere?
It's going to be a big number. So let's say 80%.
90%.
90%. Wow. All right, I don't have to edit these pictures in, so I'm going to use your camera. So, who makes these shoes? I'll show it to you first.
I'm just gonna say stiletto.
No, Christian Louboutin.
Whatever.
Whatever is right.
Look, if I can't get them at Walmart, I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
What is this whale called?
I don't think that's a humpback. It's probably a sperm.
No, it's a beluga.
Beluga.
They're so
It
cute.
looks delicious.
Ugh.
All right, there we go. Then we did 5 cards out of one set and 1 card out of another set. So 6 cards. Not bad. Well, I like to talk about stuff like what's going on in Iran and all that, but you don't keep up with that. You're not too terribly
Nah.
interested in that, and it brings you down too, which
Yeah.
is understandable. I mean,
It
it is
does.
a tough situation. But anyway, that's a Lynette thing. But the drive that Lynette was taking to get here, I mean, it's basically almost a 4-hour drive.
Mm-hmm.
And then when she gets here, we don't have a bedroom for her to stay in. So the only option she's really got is to stay with her daughter. But they don't have a bed per se. I think they have like a mattress or something. Anyway, it's tough. And I told her, look, don't worry about it. don't put yourself through all of that just for this.
And that
So-
drive is
And the drive is killing.
long drive.
And originally I thought it was because Michael, her husband, was still coming this way for his job, and that she was just riding along with him, and that he was staying somewhere, and then she'd stay with him. But that's not the case. She's driving here. Like the last time, because of the discomfort of it all, she was just going to turn around and go back at the end of it. So driving 4 hours here, doing 3 hours with me, and then driving 4 hours back, I told her, don't do that to yourself. So I don't think we're going to have Lynette on here anymore just for that reason. Not because I don't want her to be on here, but just because I don't want to kill her in the process.
Well, I've seen a lot of podcasts where they're not in the same room.
Yeah, but I
They're
don't
on
have,
screen, but I
not
don't
only
know how
do
to
I
do
not
that.
know how to do that, I'm sure I could figure it out. But Lynette doesn't have a computer.
Oh, well, you need that to do it.
I think she just has an iPad and a phone. And I don't know that we get any quality feed from her iPad or her phone for that. And and I like being with people and talking in person and seeing the body language and the immediate reactions. And so one of the reasons why I don't like texting. Email is preferable over everything for me, but even that has its limitations because you send it out and you wait. And I don't like talking on the phone either for the same reason. I don't like video conferencing. I just want to sit in a room with somebody and talk to them.
I can't stand talking on the phone. I really
So,
can't.
not that it's something that I wouldn't try to do. It would change the dynamics of the meeting, and I like the more personal and interpersonal thing that you get when you have somebody sitting in the room with you. You have these 3 questions that you were telling me about that you ask. I don't know what these questions are, but go ahead.
What is the best thing you have ever eaten?
Ooh, the best thing I've ever eaten. I've eaten a lot of good things. That's a hard one to pin down. I could tell you about a number of the best things that I've ever eaten, but one single thing that was the best thing I've ever eaten? Tough. I'll just talk about one of them that I remember. I'm 20 something. I'm hanging out with Jane. We went to a bunch of bars in Washington, D.C. And it's like 2 o'clock in the morning, something like that. Very late at night when you think everything is closed. And I'm hungry. So I'm like, can we go someplace to get something to eat? Well, there was this big building with the neon all over it, and it was called the Cafe Beaux Arts. I don't think it exists anymore, but it was in downtown Washington, D.C., near M Street, Georgetown, that whole area. And it was still open, and we went in there, and it was almost like an Edward Hopper painting, and it was just lots of glass and neon, and there was nobody in there. And we went in there, and we got a booth, and it was like a big booth with these big leather booth chairs and stuff, and so it was just a weird experience. And the guy brought a menu over. I think Jane and whoever we were with got it, probably Kimberly. They got some drinks. And we sat down there, and they brought a menu over to me, and I saw that they had steak, and I was like, "You got steak? You're still making steak?" "Oh yeah, 2 o'clock in the morning." So I said, "All right, I'll get a steak." And they brought out this steak. It was a plate, and that steak that covered that plate. That plate was just covered with this big, thick steak, and they set it down in front of me, and but they just gave me a fork, nothing else. And I said, "Can I get a knife so I can cut this?" He goes, "You're not going to need a knife." And I didn't. That steak was like butter. It just carved off.
Oh my gosh.
And it was so delicious. So that was one of the best meals I remember having. What about you? I'm just going to ask the same
Okay.
question back to you.
That's fine. Yeah, I have more than one, but I would say my favorite or the best thing I've ever eaten was this lasagna that we had, or at least I had, in Italy. I have never found a lasagna like it at all anywhere, even at Italian restaurants.
Where were we at then?
You know what? I don't remember where we were, except I remember it was one of those where we were doing the group dinner, and I got the lasagna in it. I know it had spinach, it had this really creamy cheese in it, and it melted in your mouth. Like, I mean, it was amazing. And I have looked all over the internet trying to find what kind of lasagna matches that. And I can't find it
Well,
anywhere.
it isn't. I don't think it is just the recipe. I think it's the ingredients as well. I know in Europe they use a lot of non-processed foods to make their dishes, and we use a lot of processed foods, so it's
That's
going to be
true.
different.
There was definitely, like, it wasn't a red sauce in it like you would have here. It was that creamy cheese and then spinach. And there was some kind of, like, it must have been like a white wine sauce, maybe a little bit creamy. But I just remember taking a bite of that and, like, my knees went weak. It was phenomenal. My next question would be, we'll just do one more.
Okay.
What superhero?
Wonder
No.
Woman. I had a crush on her when I was a kid.
No. What
Linda Carter.
superpower would you want if you could have any superpower?
Oh, you
And
know, when I
why?
was younger, it was always flying. I always wanted to fly because I have an adventurous soul and I wanted to go see things. And I thought if I could fly, I could just go anywhere I wanted to go and see it. But now, at this advanced age, it's not flying anymore. But I have thought about this. I want and I don't think there is any superhero that has this power yet. I would want the superpower of instilling peace in whoever I wanted to instill peace in. Because if you're having a confrontation with someone and you could just make them peaceful, it ends, right?
Oh my gosh.
Or if
yes.
somebody's got a gun and wants to rob you and you put peace in them, it ends. Or if somebody that you love and you know is struggling and you put peace in them, I mean, what a great superpower to have. Is just put peace into the person
Oh,
instantly.
I love that. See, yeah, my head went to someone's like panicky or anxious or worried, that kind of peace,
Right.
just like this calmness. That's awesome. I feel very selfish about mine now.
We
Well-
want the power to make amazing lasagna.
I thought about that. No, mine would definitely be teleportation.
Okay.
If I could just like close my eyes and wish to be somewhere else, but with the ability to bring whoever I could with me. If I was just holding their hand and take them somewhere,
Well, then we can use our two superpowers for good in the world.
we could.
We could go to, every time Trump's got his hand on the big button, we can just transport into the White House, and then I'll instill peace in him, and then we'll get out before the CIA jumps us.
Yes. Nobody would see us. I mean, we could just be like, where do you want to go this weekend?
All right.
Yeah.
Well, that wraps up another. Well, I don't want to say Sunday trivia night because we're going to do it whenever we can now. It's not necessarily going to be
Yeah.
a Sunday. Just happens to be a Sunday tonight. But that wraps up another trivia night.
Yes. Thank you. That was awesome.
I didn't do anything
It was fun to get back
except
to
to ask
this.
you questions. All right. Peace out, y'all. We'll see you next time.